away some of those key pieces, so it's been a lot more zone as of late.
Right back to Jones with C.J. Ham doing the blocking and opening up a nice hole for 7 yards for Jones. This time from the gun. Out route for Hawkinson, and he was a favored target for Max Brosmer last week. Hawkinson coming off a season-best 59 yards in Seattle. From the 32, a little pop pass for Speedy Naylor along the edge, and he picks up right around 10. Than any other team other than Los Angeles this year. McCarthy down the seam, and what a drive for JJ and the Minnesota Vikings. Josh Oliver the touchdown.
Yeah, if you just watch JJ's feet today, when he's on point, it's when it's 1, 2, 3 hitch and let it rip. He kind of finds his rhythm. That's really the trust and anticipation is what.
Samuel in motion. They get Noah Brown back today as well to the Commanders' offense. Long throw, and what a connection to Terry McLaurin right on cue. Always the case when you play against the Brian Flores defense. It'll be fun between Kingsbury and Flores today. Another good run here for Rodriguez, and he picks up another Washington first down. Minnesota brings 4, quick to Samuel in the screen game, and Debo picks up the first down into the red zone. This is a strength-on-strength matchup. Washington, one of the best red zone offenses. Minnesota, one of the best red zone defenses. Rodriguez pumping through the red zone, pouring through tackles and taking it inside the 5. Daniels got time. Now needs somebody in the end zone. Floats it to get rid of it. Jonathan Allen. Wagner's going to join them soon. Now out of the gun, McCarthy under some pressure. He's going to tuck and run and dive ahead close to the sticks. C.J. Ham did everything he could to keep that play alive with a good block, and McCarthy moves the chains with a scramble run.
He's seeing it clearly and really throwing it with confidence to start this game.
A solid first quarter, and underneath this time Jalen Naylor will make the catch. Technically his second of the day. Had that playing his 99th NFL game today. Third down and long. McCarthy was looking at one receiver the whole way. It was Speedy Naylor who makes the catch past the sticks. Have during the pregame festivities here. We're protected here at US Bank Stadium. McCarthy ducking away and somehow takes a loss and turns it into about a yard or so gain. He was never whistled down, so he kept on moving and bangs his way down to the 45. Jefferson's in motion, still no targets on the first 19 plays. McCarthy, deep out route for Jordan Addison, and he's got the first down inside the 30 of Washington. Trying to get him on the move. McCarthy to Jefferson right on cue. Needs the 19 and has it for a first down. The fourth third down conversion of this now 17-play drive. And Mason with a good run on first down, running into Wagner. Those tight ends, Ham is lined up off the wing and in motion and curls for the block. And Mason goes the other way. Misdirection, touchdown, Minnesota.
Yeah, anytime you get somebody moving laterally and then you snap it as if, hey, we could hand speed sweep or something like that, you get the defender's eyes starting to look outside, and they lose track sometimes of just this.
Noah Brown in motion. Daniels against pressure, evades, scrambles. Watch out with that left arm, and Harrison Smith forces him out of bounds to bring up fourth down.
And you can see it starting to wear them down.
Right back to Jones. It should take us down to the 2-minute warning.
Right here.
Give themselves a shot to get the ball back. Another 4-man rush. McCarthy feeling it, stepping, and he takes the sack. Just a 4-man rush on third down, tight window at the 46, caught by McLaurin. 4-man rush again. Daniels finally has some time, but nothing downfield. Has to launch it away and incomplete. That stops the clock for Minnesota with 27 seconds left. A 60-yard field goal try for Jake Moody from here. That's well beyond his career long. So Daniels is going to try to make a play with a fake and a lunge ahead. Byron Murphy Jr. was there. And again, a four-man rush. It's batted into the air. And Andrew Van Ginkel gets the pick. Chased by McLaurin and down inside the 30-yard line. Only 7 takeaways all year for Washington. Trying to generate one. McCarthy, nearly one there for Jonathan Jones, diving in front of Hawkinson. This is a chance to make it a 3-possession lead for Minnesota and Will Reichard. That ball is fading on him, but it just sneaks inside the right upright. Career-high 50 passes, only got sacked twice last week. The O-line held up against that vaunted Denver defense. They went for 2, Dan Quinn, so there was no doubt in overtime that they were going to go for 2 in the win. Mariota had that pass batted down by Nick Bonito. It's been back-to-back overtime losses started by Mariota, part of this 7-game losing streak that Washington is trying to break out of. They'll start with a run on this drive to Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt.
Given the fact that this pressure defense has given them so many problems in the shotgun.
Now Mariota over the middle, and he connects with Deebo Samuel for a first down. Still churning. They'll give him forward progress to the 36-yard line on a gain of 11 for Deebo.
Psychologically, how that's actually affecting, what you're able to do on the field.
Mariota's picked up by Harrison Smith. Career interception number 38. No active player has more than Smith. Second straight drive for Minnesota's defense with a takeaway. And now J.J. McCarthy going to work, deep out Jordan Addison. And just like that, Minnesota's in the red zone. McCarthy off the fake. Hit as he throws, finds Oliver for a 2-touchdown day.
It's helpful when you're a tight end that does a lot of down blocking, right? Because then you can disguise that and then just sneak your way out, which is exactly
with some discomfort on that left arm earlier. A dominant performance so far from Minnesota. They bring an extra body on the blitz, and they get to Mariota, and it's Eric Wilson. Things that you can count for all types of people in the Minnesota and the Dakotas. You finally saw some pressure from the Commanders' defense. J.J. McCarthy was patient. Eddie Goldman had that hit on J.J. McCarthy. Aaron Jones busts through, stays on his feet, and works inside the 20-yard line.
And honestly, just the rhythm that was created for J.J. in the passing game was perfect.
Quick strike. Hawkinson stays on his feet. Touchdown. That might be an early fourth-quarter dagger.
Yeah, again, just talking about this rhythm, you're going to move Hawkinson just to try to get him leverage on this outcut. Of course, you got Justin Jefferson outside, just attracting attention, softening the corner just enough in order to complete this ball, and then T.J. Hawkinson does the rest in getting into the end zone. J.J. McCarthy, the way that he's played, and the way they've been just able to incorporate all the playmakers on their offense.
Mariota floats it, and it is caught for a first down. There's Noah Brown. His first grab in quite some time, just his 4th catch of the year. Veteran receiver back at it. It's a nice run by the rookie. Krosky-Merritt will get close to the sticks.
They're an extremely dynamic offense.
3rd and 6. Mariota is going to try to pick it up with his legs. He gets close to it. That ball came out, though, towards the end of the play. And it is Javon Hargrave who comes out with it. It is going to be ruled. The defense has its 3rd of the day. That ball clearly out and recovered inbounds. Hargrave, look what I found.
Into the middle of the field where you're dropping it over the back or in front of the safety. That's where he can make the biggest strides as he continues to grow as a young quarterback in this league.
Catch and run for Ty Felton, his 2nd career grab. The rookie out of Maryland, a 3rd-round pick. He's got a first down. Daniel Jones, who spent a cup of coffee with Minnesota last year before signing with Indianapolis and having the type of season that he's had. There's another first down for Addison. It is Scott, first down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning of what has been gets the victory in impressive fashion for Minnesota. As you saw, tight game between the Bills and the Bengals. Burrow and Allen battling. We'll have bonus coverage coming up in mere moments. Bills up by 3.